Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money, Timeless Lessons on Wealth, Greed and Happiness, published in 2020, is a best-selling exploration of how human behavior, emotions, and biases shape our financial decisions far more than technical knowledge or intelligence. Drawing from history, psychology, and real-world stories, Housel argues that success with money isn't about crunching numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about how we behave in the face of uncertainty, greed, fear, and luck. The book consists of 19 short, engaging chapters, plus a summary chapter and postscript, each illustrating a key lesson through anecdotes like Warren Buffett's compounding success or the pitfalls of overconfident investors. It around 250 pages. It's a quick read, but its insights are profound and timeless. Housel emphasizes that finance is taught as a math-based field, but in reality, decisions happen at dinner tables or in bedrooms, influenced by personal history. Ego, pride, and incentives. The core message: doing well with money has a little to do with how smart you are and a lot to do with how you behave. Behavior is hard to teach even to geniuses because we are not rational ROI optimizing machines. We are emotional beings shaped by limited experiences. The summary expands on the book's main themes and chapters, providing a detailed overview that captures the essence of Housel's 19 stories and lessons. It's designed to be comprehensive, equivalent to a 20 minutes or listen to give you the full value without spoiling the joy of the original anecdotes. Core themes of the book. Before diving into the chapters, here are the overreaching ideas Housel waves through. Number 1. Behavior over knowledge. Financial success depends on soft skills like humility, patience, and emotional control, not IQ or formulas like in risk. Number 2. Luck and risk are twins. Outcomes often hinge on uncontrollable factors. What looks like skill might be luck and vice versa. Number 3. The power of compounding and time. Wealth builds slowly through consistent, modest returns over decades, not get rich quick schemes. Number 4. Wealth versus status. True wealth is invisible, it's what you don't spend. Spending to impress others and erodes it. Number 5. Human psychology's role. Our limited experiences, optimism bias, and changing desires make long-term planning tricky. Number 6. Survival as the goal. The key to wealth is avoiding ruin and sticking around long enough for good things to happen. Housel uses historical examples, stock market crashes, Buffett's career, and psychological research to show why people repeat mistakes like panic selling during down returns or chasing trends. Detailed chapter by chapter summary. This book is structured as 19 standalone stories, each 10 or 15 pages, making it digestible. I summarize them in groups for flow, highlighting key takeaways. Chapter number 1. No one is crazy. Our views on money are shaped by personal histories, which are a tiny sliver of human experience. Someone who lived through hyperinflation, 1920s Germany, sees risk differently than a millennial who grew up with bull markets. Housel explains that what seems irrational, low-income households spending on lotteries, despite emergencies make sense in context. Let's hope amid scarcity. Takeaway: be humble about your financial worldview. Judge less, understand more. Chapter number 2: Luck and Risk. Luck and risk are siblings. They are often indistinguishable from skill. Bill Gates' success involved rare luck, access to a computer in high school, while others failed despite talent. Housel warns against survivorship bias, on winners ignores the heads. I win tails, I don't lose much reality. Example: Buffett's 22% annual returns seem modest, but compounded over 17 plus years, they draft flashier short-term gains. Takeaway: respect luck, it humbles success and excuses failure. Never risk what you have for what you don't need. Chapter number 3: Never enough. Greed destroys. More fortunes than poverty. Housel contrasts Rajat Gupta, insider trading for more despite billions, with Buffett, who knows when to stop. The end of history illusion make us underestimate future changes in desires. Takeaway: define enough to avoid ruin. Contentment is a strategy. Chapter 4 and 6: Compounding, getting wealthy versus staying wealthy entails. Chapter number 4: Compounding. Exponential growth fools our liners' brains. Warren Buffett's wealth exploded in his later years due to compounding, not early genius. Housel shares how Ronald Reed, a genius, amassed $8 million through modest, consistent investing, while a flashy investor lost everything. Takeaway: good investing isn't about being right half the time, it's about surviving long enough for compounding to work. Small, steady returns beat high-risk bets. Chapter number 5: Getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. Survival trumps growth, optimism, risk-taking builds wealth, paranoia. Frugality, margins of safety, preserves it. Housel invokes Jesse Livermore's repeated bankruptcies despite genius. Takeaway: use a margin of safety. Benjamin Graham's idea to render forecast a necessary aim. Low for happiness, leverage, amplify, ruin. Chapter number 6: Tails you win. Most returns come from rare tail events. A few big wins in a portfolio. Venture capital success because 99% of investments fail, but the 1% explode. Takeaway: 99% of your decisions do matter. Focus on avoiding catastrophe during the 1% that do. Be okay with mediocrity most days. Chapter number 7: Freedom. Money's greatest value is not a control over your time, not luxurious. Housel cites studies showing autonomy predicts happiness more than wealth. Takeaway: financial independence lets you work on your terms. It's the highest divide and more monies pays. Chapter number 8: Man in the Car Paradox. No one admires possessions as much as the owner does. Spending on statues, luxury car signals, but doesn't satisfy. Takeaway: social comparison is a thief of joy. By experiences and not things to impress. Chapter number 9: Wealth is what you don't see. Wealth is the money you have not spent, not flashy or displays. Housel contrasts visible spenders with invisible savers. Like Reed. Takeaway: saving is the gap between ego and income. True wealth is hidden. Chapter number 10: Save money. Savings are not just for goals, they are flexibility in an unpredictable world. Housel debunks save for a reason as insurance against change. Takeaway: you don't need a purpose to save. High savings rates build optionality without debt. Chapter 11: Reasonable versus rational. Optimal theory 100% stocks ignores psychology. Housel admits holding 20% cash for peace of mind. Despite math saying otherwise, takeaway be reasonable, which helps you sleep. Over rational tail events dominate finance. Chapter number 12, Surprise. History doesn't predict because surprises evolve. Pandemics tag booms. Pessimism grabs the headlines. Optimism builds quietly. Takeaway: expect the unexpected. True optimism anticipates setbacks but bets on a long-term progress. Chapter 13, Room for Error. More than safety nets, build buffers, leverage turns, risks, ruinous. Takeaway: use margins of safety, avoid single points of failure. The purpose of the margin of safety is to render the forecast unnecessary. Chapter 14, You never change. Chapter 14, You change. Long-term plans fail because desires evolve. End of history illusion. Housel advises moderation to minimize regret. Takeaway: avoid extremes. Be a reasonable pessimist who plans flexibly. Chapter 15, Nothing's free. Investing's price is volatility, doubt, and regret, not dollars. View it as free for long-term gains. Takeaway: with the price of upfront enduring discomfort is the cost of wealth. Chapter 16, You and Me. Avoid cues from others' game. Hedge fund versus retirement saving. Housel notes billionaires benchmark differently. Then you take away, play your own game. Comparison is a futile. Chapter 17, The Seduction of Pessimism. Pessimism sounds smart. Optimism feels naive but drives progress. Takeaway: optimism wins long term. Expect bad. Be surprised by good. Chapter 18, When You Believe Anything. Stories trumps states. Appealing fictions. Bubbles seduce us. Takeaway: cautions narratives. Humility counters overconfidence. Chapter 19, Confessions. Housel shares his non-optimal choices. Paying off low. Rate mortgage for peace. Takeaway: tailor to your psychology, no universal formula. Thanks for watching. So guys, if you like this video, subscribe my channel and like this video.